Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get these emblems off these saddlebags and put them on the new set. And that's probably the last thing I'm going to do for a while on the shovel, because I really want to get the springer together. I did order the new hand controls for the shovel, but those will go on after I finish putting, like I said, the springer back together. I want to get that thing. I don't want to have two bikes apart, in other words. So, all right, so let's get moving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a heat gun. I'm going to heat this up. Then I'm going to take some wire or something, because I believe it looks like it's just probably double-sided tape, that heavy 3M tape or whatever that's holding that on. So we'll try to get that off. Not really a hot setting. So I've got it on kind of like the middle right now, if you can see that. And we're just going to go back and forth on this and heat this up. I don't know if you can see in the side there, but it kind of looks like there's tape in there. I don't think it's epoxy, but we'll kind of see anyway. I want to get these off. Now this is the one that also had these small nuts on it too. So in the end, whatever posts are on here, I'm going to cut off anyway. I'm going to grind down so it's completely flat. Yeah, it looks like tape. I don't really have any fishing line, which is kind of what I wanted to use on this. All right, so we got this one off. So what I plan on doing is I'm just going to grind these posts down. There's no point in having these on there. But you can see they used probably an automotive tape on this. And I have some pretty strong automotive tape to go on it. Yeah, so these do have threads on them right here. I don't know if they came from the factory like that. This is pretty hot right here, but it didn't bend or anything like that, which is good. But I would like to restore these. Maybe get this sand blasted out and put new blue and white paint in there. And it looks like there's blue in where it says Electroglide on here. All right, so let's do the other one, and maybe this one won't be as hard to get off, but probably will be. Okay, they're both off. So this one didn't really have any posts on the back, so I think that's what made it come off a little bit easier. But here we go. We got both emblems. So let's clean these off. Actually, one side looks a lot better than the other. This side looks much better than this side. And this must have been maybe exposed to the sun more or something. I don't know. This one looks pretty decent shape. But there they are. So let's we'll clean the tape off the back of these, and then we'll prep the covers to put these on. Okay, so it's a couple days later actually. I just haven't had a chance to work on these emblems. So we're going to finish up the emblems today. I got to grind the back down, get the post off, and then we're going to mount it on the bags. But first I wanted to show you something over here that came in for the shovel. And these are the new hand controls, and we're going to go over those in a different video. But let's get back to the emblems and get those mounted on the bike. Okay, so I am using this little grinder Dremel thing with a cutoff wheel, and we're going to cut these posts off. Okay, so the other post has a little bit of a knob here. I don't know if I can grind that down to do it, but these still have to be kind of ground down a little bit. But the tape that goes over it should cover that up anyway. But let's see if we can get this one a little bit better on here than what it was. So that seemed to take it down a little bit. Let me get let me find something else here. Okay, so I did some grinding on it, but I've got to use the file on this to kind of flatten it out a little bit more. So I want this as flat, you know, as it should so the tape won't bulge out. I don't want to go up too much on that. And that one looks okay. This one needs it just in the middle. Okay, so that should do it for that. Okay, so we got everything cleaned off, I think, as much as it's going to be clean. So right now I want to clean both of these off with alcohol. It's not really the alcohol that I wanted. I thought I had a bottle of 70%, and these are like medical wipes that are only 40%, but it should be okay just to get stuff off. It'll just take a little bit longer to evaporate before we put the tape on. But it mainly just gets dust and everything like that off, and anything that's might be still stuck to it. Let me try another one. And this is the tape that I've always used. This is Scotch indoor-outdoor mounting tape. And this stuff just works fantastic. Okay, that seems to be dry. So I want to cut the end off of this. I've had this tape forever too, but this stuff is so sticky that I'm going to strip off like that. Then we'll cut that off like that. I'm going to heat this up with a heat gun too, just to make sure that it sets a little bit better on here. I'm going to cut that off. Press this on really good. So this should not ever come off. It's just, stuff is so good. And I've already marked on the bags where I want this. But let me get my heat gun. I want to put some heat on this first. Heat on this. But it'll adhere better if it's a little warm. So we'll make sure that okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a mark right here of where I want this to be. Let me get some alcohol and clean that. Okay, let's Just heat this up for a second. All right, peel this off. So we want this to be right there. All right, so we'll press this in. Just heat this up a little bit to make it so it sticks good. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I won't do the other side. There's no point in me doing that one too. You saw how this one's going on. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. It looks like we're gonna have to do the controls on the shovel before I can get back to the Springer, because I've only got 30 days, and if these things don't fit right, to send them back. So I'm gonna at least test fit them. I probably won't put everything together on it, but I'll test fit them to make sure they fit on the bars. And if they fit on the bars, then we're good to go. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.